Right then, good evening ladies and gentlemen. I am live and we are going to be playing some more Dyson Sphere program. So let's get on with that. That countdown felt like it went ridiculously fast, but hey, it didn't. So, game, here we go. Right. So, since yesterday we did some stuff and I really don't remember what we did. I think we set up production for... the interstellar logistics stations, and also, where are they? The drones to go in those, because we need to take these on this planet and then the other planet and bring titanium here, along with a couple of other things. So that's part of the plan. Just off stream, just then, because I had a plan, what I want to do is create some more solar panels at some point. Not solar panels, sorry. Solar sails. So that's part of the plan. Also, just created a handful of, a couple of EM rail injectors because I want to fire off some of the panels I have, because we're going to try and have a play around with this, I think, for now. We also got a couple of receivers. I'll probably build some more of those later. But for now, that's cool. We need to get production of certain other things as well, particularly like storage Mark IIs and... things we're not creating much of. Talking of things I do need. Let's go take hold of some things that I might be running low on. Yeah, that's good. Right. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. We need to get production, particularly of fluid-related things. We need to get like oil refineries, chemical plants, fractionators. We need to get those automated somewhere, along with matrix labs being automated to creation. So that's what... That looks a slow piece of conveyor. Yeah, it is. Wow. Huh. Cool. Is that slow? No. That is. Alright, well that's cool. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. So let's go unpause research. We also need to get production of yellow research bricks. Need to improve that as well at some point. They're kind of slow coming through. It's more the titanium diamond things. What are they? Titanium crystals. Go take some graphite while we're here. That is way too many. That's better. Ah, research. Ah, we've unlocked the orbital collector. Right, we can create harvest stuff on the gas giants. Hey, that's pretty cool. Oh wow, they need those to make a bunch of engines. Wow, they need a lot. Okay, that's not something we'll make anytime soon. Okay, research then. What do we have to research still? Anything particularly important? Carbon nanotubes. We can make these things. Casimir crystal. Minch particle accelerator. Okay, strange matter. Wow. Alright. Maybe getting this for particle colliders and deuterium could be useful, but I don't think so. We're making deuterium in our other place. Ah, what do you need? You require high strength material. You need that for some reason. What does this give us? Frame material. Oh. Oh, right, okay. This is so actually the solar cells become permanent, I think, rather than take time. Okay, this is stuff that we should probably work towards then. But we need purple to actually get the... Ah, so we can't actually launch them until we research this, which we need purple for. I think. I think so. Yeah, okay. Oh, hey, Mycross. Sorry, I missed your message there. I was very distracted. So I don't normally expect people to be right there at the start of the stream, but yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. Yeah, hopefully you're well. Okay, so that's actually a good goal to work towards, I suppose. High strength material seems like something I do want to get to start with then. Let's start researching that. I've probably got some upgrades I could research as well. Yeah, that needs purple. That needs purple. That doesn't. Let's queue that up. Right, this stuff down here. Solar cell life, actually. Yeah, let's get that. We'll go experimenting with this stuff and queue those. We can queue all of those for more time. We get the purple. Yeah, tonight we're going to be experimenting with solar sails. So we're going to queue up that stuff to do with those. Working from stuff at home, are you? Oh, that's cool. Queue is full. We should definitely research this as well. Yeah, we'll get all those upgrades. In fact, this thing's actually kind of a low priority for me at the moment. Let's do you later. Alright. Queue these up again. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get these solar cell life ones. That sounds pretty good. I want to go experimenting with those solar sails. Let's queue that up. Yeah, that's cool. Right. Okay, so we are going to go then to the other planet that has all my titanium and whatnot. Wherever it be. I haven't been to that third planet yet. Or, yeah, because you're a moon, aren't you? You have, what do you have? You've got a bit of iron, copper, a lot of silicon though. Stone and coal. An interesting planet. That's cool. Right. We don't want to go there though. We want to go to POTUS 3. Here's a POTUS 3, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Right. Whoops. Keep hitting the wrong button, shall we? Okay. Let's save the game, not in test. Do I have everything I'd want? Probably. Let's just go. Zoom to the stars. And we're going to go to... what are we going to? We're going to the South Pole, I think. Oh, please land. Where's the South Pole on you? Down. That way. Right. Let's go. Is this far enough or not far enough? Actually looking good. Here it is. It'll be just about here, I think. Transportation. We want a interstellar... There it is. Right, we want one of those mad lads. That's going to take some of these drones and also all of these ones that I have. Oh, max of 10. Right, good. Okay, this thing. So, on this planet, we are going to get... what do we need from this planet? We need titanium ingots. The supply... Right, supply... Yeah, because this is going to supply it everywhere else. Going to need processors. What else? Maybe... I don't think we really need them, but we are producing them here. So we could... They're a building, aren't they? I'm looking for a building, yeah. We are technically making them here, so we may as well have solar panels in there to supply those. We need them elsewhere. I don't think there's anything else here we'd really want. Maybe high purity silicon? Possibly. I mean, actually, yeah, that makes sense. Considering we can make a lot of it here and not a lot elsewhere. Sure, you know what? You can supply that as well. Yeah, okay, that seems about right. Okay, we need to power this bad boy up. We need to go follow this line. We have a lack of power poles. That's slightly suboptimal. Pretty sure I'm making some on this planet somewhere though. Probably this way. Down here. Yeah, I forgot I did actually set up a secondary area. I'm not going to bother doing this on every planet now though, only on occasional ones. I don't actually need a lot of these, but it's all good. Are we creating any... I'm creating a bunch of rando stuff here that I don't really need, but it's all good. I should probably shove a lot of this into a supply tower, I guess. But I'm not that fussed right now. Okay, so our things here are actually full. That's good. We can actually stop having that. Oh, actually, this is ideal. Okay, so transportation. One of these. In fact, I may have done something wrong. Thinking now. Maybe I haven't. Yeah, actually I'm thinking, why did I make that thing down at the pole, considering I don't need it to be there? No, it's alright, I have an idea now. Maybe. Why don't I have any conveyor Mark 2s? Did I just get rid of all those somehow? Luckily I've got them being built here anyway. I know I'd forget something though going to this place. Anyway, for now, let's go get those going into there. Right, so this one... Okay, I know how to do this. I know what I want to do. So we'll have this one. This is kind of stupid actually, but I'm going to do it anyway. This one over here, you can supply the processors and the... what are those other things? These things, solar panels. Yeah, you can supply those to everywhere else on this planet that might need them. Buildings. Solar panel. You can have all of those. Okay, I don't think we want 10,000 of these mad lads. Let's just camp it out at an even 1,500, because why not? This needs to get powered up. That'll supply those somewhere. That's right, you're maxed out. Okay, cool. So that means they're going in there. Other things we need to go out will be titanium. Just back over this way. What are these? Oh, that's all the titanium, right? Good. That actually works. Build one of you. I don't think I need a lot of drones. I don't really need drones in this, actually. I'm thinking now. I'll put some in anyway, though. Just have 30 in there. It's not the best plan, but it's my plan. I can stack storages. Yes, yes I can. Yeah, I need to make Mark II storages at some point. I did it like this here because it's easier to click on each individual box without misclicking. When I was taking it all out on my cursor. What am I doing here? Let's say this one supplies the titanium ingots. Oh, don't do that. Fill you up. Yeah, no, this just made it easy for me to click on each of these individually when I was picking up everything on my control stick. Control stick? Mouse pointer, that's the one. Okay, we actually have an enormous amount of these boxes, which is fine. Not all these boxes, they can all chill now. That I did not want to delete, actually. You unload, you bad lads. Yeah. I've got 79 titanium on me, this is fine. Graphite in there as well. We've got some rando stuff I don't need. Let's get rid of that. A lot of other things I don't really need, but hey, for the moment, that's cool. Right, so this one's going to supply that, and it's going to go down towards the main, the one at the South Pole anyway. This is horribly inefficient, I'm suspecting, but it's how I want to do this. What was the other thing we needed? Silicon, wasn't it, really? In case I need silicon anywhere else. And where's that being produced? Over here somewhere, maybe? That's copper. Not quite sure what this is about. We're going to ignore it. Oh, here's silicon right by this one. Oh, actually right here. Oh, okay, that's ideal. Not quite sure why I've done stuff in such a weird way here, but hey, it's fine. But it's all good. Where's that line of silicon? Here it is. I don't think... I mean, theoretically I could expand that. We're not going to, though. Well, we probably will at some point, but not now. Does that get split and then go anywhere else? No. Okay. Let's get a splitter then. And we'll take half of it. Whoops. To go into the tower. And then you can deal with this. Yeah. Right, I need to get back down to the South Pole. Actually, there I can see it quite nice. I like how they're so big you can easily see them over the horizon. Go travel along with this anyway. Hold up, that looks like it's hilly. That hilly, will that give me some soil? It will. Oh yeah. I need some soil. Need to fill in some oceans on the other planets still. Cool. No, don't go there yet. I still need to set this up. Right. Okay, so this is my stupidly inefficient plan though, just because this is how I want this to work. Because I'm an idiot. For the moment, while I have low stuff. You can just go down there for now. But I've got plenty of drones, take those. You're going to demand everything and then go shove them into the other tower basically for now. When I've got a lot more logistics vessels to play with, then I will not bother doing this. But for the moment, while we're setting everything up, this is what I want. Oh wait, no, I don't need to do that, hold on. Yeah, you want to local demand. This is what I want. That's what that button's for. Okay. Off you go, drones. Godspeed, little buddies. Go get all your stuff. They're all jamming up. That's kind of great. I like the giant flood of drones as soon as I turn that on. Now that means at some point these mad lads, well actually no, they won't start flying out considering I haven't built a tower to actually demand that yet. Actually maybe I have, but it doesn't have drones in, I think. This is set to minimum load of vessels 100%. Don't know what their I don't know what their 100% is, so guess we'll find out. It's possible the one on my original planet isn't powered up at the moment. They might not travel. I don't know how much these things will carry. Oh, carrying capacity 200. So clearly they'd go if they actually could. Yeah, right, that's fine. I'm not going to watch that forever. I was just watching the drones go. Alright, let's go back home. Cool. Hit all the wrong buttons again. That way. Let's go set up a tower on this planet then to actually get those items. I think I may have already made one, but I don't think I've set it up properly yet. I can see my stats on the upgrade page. I can. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I need to do some armor customization. The only thing I've done is changing my visor color. I should really play around with that some more at some point. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right, where is the North Pole? That way. Other way. Let's go to the skies. Oh, and the upgrade tree. Oh! Hey. That's cool. Make a drive engine mid-tier. Yeah, only mid-tier. That's cool. What's this? Whoa! Metadata. That's some stats. Apparently update a few days ago. Ah, cool, okay. This was probably there yesterday, but I didn't pay any attention to it. That's kind of cool. Right, this mad lad. Okay, you're going to remote demand. No, actually prioritize this thing. Oh, here we go. Stuff's coming. Yeah, establishing interstellar logistics transportation line. Fantastic. Right, remote demand, remote demand. Theoretically, I want these, but I'm not actually that fussed. All my drones that I had in that other place have taken off and they're travelling here now. Do I have any more little drone buddies? Oh yeah, they're off, look. Godspeed, guys. Oh, wow, they just... Oh, this is cool. They zoom in. They're here! Look at them, just all jamming into each other. Okay. We've got a logistic vessel to transport titanium ingots for the first time. Fantastic. Alright, so that makes this much simpler. That's cool. That means I don't have to manually transport titanium around again anymore. And especially these that I'll forget about processes. I don't really need the high purity silicon, but I added it anyway because that's the only planet we can easily make it, you know. I should probably set these up to remote demand as well, and they can bring some of those. Right, I need to go find out if I've got any more of the logistic vessels created. Oh, apparently I do. They're being shoved in here. Oh. Oh, 129 of them. Wow. Thick. How many of these towers actually hold? Max. 10. It is 10, right. Okay. That's cool. 10's fine. Okay, so all that's coming in now. Awesome. Good. That's one thing I wanted to do today. I don't think I need that many. We'll just set that to 1500 like the other one is set to. Those solar panels are not really that important. They're just there. Okay, so how are things coming on with stuff over here? This is not what I was thinking of. No, I want to check on where we're making green engine stuff, because I'm pretty sure I need more green engines. Actually, it looks like we have a lot, and they're stacking up. Why are you not working? Because we're massively overproducing particle containers, so that's absolutely flooded with them, which is absolutely fine. Plenty of these mad lads are coming in, that's good. I think we're probably creating too many of these at the moment. We've got it set to 200. Let's go store. Actually, we're not going to store them. We'll just keep them on me for now. Right, you're demanding those. That's cool. Okay, right. About these drones. Okay, we've got a bunch of these. Let's take a few of those and just keep them on me. Get a few more. Yeah, that'll do. Keep those on me in case I need to plop those down somewhere. Fantastic. So, let's delete that for now. Okay, that's looking good. I probably can just shut down a few of those at some point, considering they're doing nothing. Oh, whatever. Forget about it for now. We can scale up later. Alright. Other things I need. Yes, I was going to create some more solar sails, wasn't I? I should probably do that. I'm fairly sure one of my towers somewhere, this one, yeah, is actually completely full of them. So I don't need to set those up being created, plus I've got like more in there, I think. That's right, I actually tore down the production line, so that's fine for now. Now research is paused because I'm pretty sure yellow is super slow. Yeah, like it's generating but very slowly. It's the titanium diamond things, titanium crystals. Those I need to get more production of soon. That's probably should be the next stage to set up. I'm curious about... I wasn't curious about this right now, but I am now. So we've got almost 19,000 deuterium stored up. That's something I need to do, actually. I need to get a production line going to make, what is it, the deuterium fuel rods. I need to make blue engines somewhere for that. I need to make blue engines for a lot of things, actually. In fact, blue engines are probably my next goal, because I need those to make conveyor belt Mark 3s. Oh, sorter belt Mark 3s don't need blue engines, they just need sorter 2s and green engines. Oh, okay, that's something I can set up right now. If I can remember where I'm building those, over here in an awkward spot. Wait, considering we have the Mark 2s here already and green engines, we can just set up... Yeah, we can get the sorter Mark 3s already. That I didn't even realise I could have had that happening a long time ago, I suspect, but I just ignored it because I did. You know what, that's kind of cool. Wait, what's the kind of... Let's see. Buildings. So they need 2 Mark 1's a second. Sorry, Mark 2's a second. Okay. How many do you produce? Apparently 0 at the moment. Okay, they produce 2 every 1 second. Oh, so it's 1 to 1. Is that right? Is that right? It is right. Wow, okay, okay, hold on. Chill game. Let's do that then. Let's get rid of that. I don't know why I haven't done this earlier then in that case. Wait, is that the right thing? Why wouldn't you go in there? Somehow I've managed to... Yeah, automated sorters is great, yeah. I just can't believe I didn't set up sorters Mark III before, because I could have... I thought that they needed, you know, the green... Sorry, the blue motors, like the belts did. I clearly didn't pay enough attention, so that's cool. I'm not quite sure why I couldn't build that properly, but we'll try again. Right, oh, they need foundation. Ah, okay. Whoops. Let's fill that in. Right, that might have been why there was a minor issue. Oh, I see why. It's because those green things are above. Oh. That's why I couldn't grab from them. Why are they above like that? They're above like that for a reason to go into there. That's okay, we can fix this. Let's just have them come down here for a bit. Wait, you won't go down there like that. Okay. They will between them though, hold on. Game, stop messing with me. Wait, what's the point of putting them like that? Now I can't get them around. Okay. Chill. Keep building rando stuff. Let's just fix this up slightly then. I don't really need them to be... Oh, I've messed this up again already. It's all good. That's better. It's not really that much better, but hey, it's fine. Go up here then and connect in there, and that's problem solved. It just helps me better along this way. I don't really need to do this. This area will probably get torn down and changed at some point, but for now it's all good. I didn't put it back down to the ground. Why didn't I put it back down to the ground? I thought I did. Right, problem solved. Okay. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. Now we can do this properly. I need to get... Oh, I need to get production of assembly machine Mark IIs now as well. Now I've got processors permanently coming in. That's something we'll do as well. Alright, you need to get one of those. Get one of those. You're going to be making those. Okay. Where are my sorters? I can't find... Oh, I'm not looking at my inventory, am I? Yeah, I was. Where are the sorters that I could put in there? There they are. There's not many at all. That's cool. Alright. Oh, we need to get up... We need to set up production storage Mark IIs as well. We'll do that soon. Yeah, there's a lot of small things I need to set up production of. Let's just say 5 stacks worth. This isn't really needed anymore. Yeah, I don't want you going to that box anymore. Whoops, for the moment. Right, this will happily start. Just produce these. Cool. That's something awesome done. There was something I was going to do before I got distracted by that, and I can't remember what it was. It was somewhere over here. It wasn't those yet. Wasn't deuterium? Yeah, it's further than deuterium. What was it? Looking to see what's happening here. Maybe. But these aren't running properly for some reason. Oh, you're full on hydrogen. Ah, is this all system stored up somehow? It has, from the looks of it. I don't know why it's stalled. It should be okay. Apparently this should work. Was working. You don't have any oil. I'm quite sure why this is stalled. Wait. Can I kickstart this back into life by doing this? Or just taking all the stuff and shoving things in somewhere where they need to be? Don't know why this has stalled. It shouldn't have. It might be working again properly now. It might be like one thing I've done wrong here, which is why. Maybe I did something wrong and I'm not sure what it is. It was working for a long time. But these have kept working okay. I think they're good now. Maybe. This isn't even what I came here to look at. But, I noticed it was broke. It seems okay again now. Alright, cool, whatever. That's fine. Let's ignore it for a while and we'll come back to it later. I think maybe our red production was slow because of that. Well, it was because of that, but still. I think that's okay now. But this tower's not doing anything though. It is now. Okay, that's going to stock up over time. I think everything's okay again. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. What else? Still good. So. Yellows are very slow. Right. Titanium diamond crystals. Those are something we need to get more of because it's slowing our research drastically, not having them. Where are those being made? They're being made here. Right, what do we need? We have none of this being made for some reason. Because there's no plastics. It looks to me there's no refined oil to make the plastics. Alright. These lads have all seized up because they're actually full on plastics. But then these are seized up because they don't have enough titanium ingots. Really? Why do you not have titanium ingots? Well, you're supplying them. Shouldn't you be demanding titanium ingots? Yeah, you should. You should demand those. Because you want titanium ingots to come out of there and go down to these machines. Oh, that's right. We had that set to supply when that was my only way to get titanium on the planet. So it was actually coming from this tower. Coming out of it and then flying out of it as well. Right. These aren't needed anymore. That makes sense. And now... Oh yeah, a lot of it is coming down this way. There we go. Right. That's going to get these running again. Those are the primary three that are making the titanium crystals. So in fact, actually, the one that is over here is actually irrelevant. I mean, it's not even working, so it's completely irrelevant. But these are working again, which means they're using up this bit of stored refined oil on the conveyor. So there's not enough refined oil coming down from here then. Looks of it. Why? Like they're creating it. Are these jammed at all? No. We just need more, basically. We're using a lot up. Yeah, that's right. A lot is being used to create refined, sulfuric acid. You don't need to demand 5,000. Okay, you're actually filled. Sure, that's fine. I don't know why I'm carrying around a lot of titanium now. Just set that like that. Right, okay, that's fine. At least these are running again for the moment. They will stop though. I need to set up somewhere that makes more refined oil, I think. Possibly over here. Do have these 2 crude oil seeps. I could do that there, I guess. I kind of want to do it, but I also don't want to do it. Just because I've got other things I'm trying to do. I'm just cruising around at the moment, just looking at stuff. Why are those all Mark 1 conveyors? Oh, that's fixed anyway. Apparently green motor production is slow from over here. I had so many of these in here. Oh, I think I've picked them all up. That's possibly why. Okay. This is fine. Right. Okay, so there's important things I need to make. Right, what are these? Storage Mark 2s. I need to make these somewhere. They need steel and, what is that, concrete? Yeah. Very sure both of those are coming out of one of my towers already. Isn't that the same things that are needed for foundations? It is. Stone bricks and steel. Yeah. Cool. Okay. There's a big lack of stone bricks coming though. Let's do something about that. Okay, you've already got 3 things. That's fine. It would make sense to make them here though. I should probably upgrade these towers to be the big ones. Can I actually upgrade them? No. I have to replace them, I think, don't I? Like just outright delete them and then put them in there just because they can't be too close to the other ones. Yeah, that's okay. That's something for the future. I might just delete the output of this one. Can you just make storage Mark 2s instead? Powered down a lot of things as I suspected. Will that reach? Yeah. Right, so you need that and that. Do you need, sorry, you need stone bricks. Stone bricks are real slow for some reason. Let's go investigate why that is, and we'll go increase production of those. This is so weird over here. Apparently it's because I only have like 1 building making stone bricks, which is probably why they're slow. Let's just turbocharge the production slightly, shall we? Oh wait, maybe inserting would help. Cool. Power this up. That's quadrupled our brick production. That should make it a bit better for now. I have to do something else about this at some point, which is fine. Storage is not needed. That can just stay there doing its thing. We should have these working okay now. Okay, here we go. Now we've got storage Mark 1s being produced. Sorry, storage Mark 2s. Cool. Set that to 5. We'll have that run for a while. That's all good. Okay, next. Pretty sure yellow research is still too slow. Yeah, refined oil has completely run out along this route. Or it's being used up so much by other things earlier. So what I think I'll do... Let's replace this line here. There's no dedicated one for refined oil. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, I need to set up automated production of my various oil-related things as well. Oh look, we have an oil extractor ready. That's nice. That helps. So let's get some crude oil out of there. Let's have it come this way, I think. Actually, maybe the other way would have been better. Whatever, we've committed. Okay, crude oil come out. Chem plants or refineries. Let's make some of these. I've got to go make some more. Sorry, pick up some green jobbers soon. Might not be the best plan, actually. Oh, we need foundations there. Right, that makes sense. Pave over the sea. Right, let's see. Oil refineries. Plasma refining, that's what we want. That's going to come over here. This feels wrong. This is wrong. I need it to face the other way. I need it to face like this, I think. Plasma refining. Yeah, okay, this is better. Let's have one route go that way. That's going to take the hydrogen. This is going to take the refined oil. We'll have it go along like there for now. Come back up. In a stupid suboptimal way. And then go into that one. Ideal. That'll be the plan at least. This sort of here, you're going to be taking refined oil. We'll have that one do it as well, because why not? One in the middle will take... I think you might... I don't know if I need to set that one as well, but we'll do it anyway, because why not? Who cares? Hydrogen. And we'll go store hydrogen. Oh good, I have a bunch of storage for that already, that's good. Let's go store this hydrogen here. I don't know how much we're going to need, but that's fine. Okay. Theoretically, if I want to extend that all the way, I'll do that. That was the wrong direction for that entire line. That was stupid. I need to go get some more blue inserters. I realised I didn't pick them all up when I was over here. Where are they? Down here. Take all of them. Okay. Let's copy you. Wait, did I use... I was using the wrong ones. This is fine. In fact, you need to take stuff from there. This is good. let's go power this mad lad up. I could actually... Yeah, there's one over here as well. I can hook that into the same line. Gathering. We need to build one. Oh, we don't have enough of those. That's fine. Okay, now this get delete. If I do that, it's going to delete everything all the way forever, isn't it? Yeah. And how far will that delete if I did this? Up to there. That's fine. Ah, up to the range limit, which is actually ideal. Right, lads, here we go. Here's your refined oil. It will be when all those are created. I will delete that. That doesn't solve the refined oil issue above us, but it does mean that these will be at full production now with any luck. These are actually irrelevant. Sulfuric acid is the only important one from here now. Well, if that's the case... Whoops. Hit my mic stand. So if that's the case, we don't actually need... We don't need this one. We don't need these two here. Which means this one doesn't need to deliver titanium here anymore. Am I right? Yeah, I think I'm right. You're low on refined oil. Okay, clearly this needs to be improved more. That's fine. What are these? These are oil refineries, yeah. Oh, that's right, we need to go pick up a bunch of circuit boards to make more. We need to get up production of these anyway, soon. Make them automated. I want things to work first. For the moment we can just do them manually, because why not? I mean, we can only make one. Oh, because we don't have stone bricks. Cool, of course not. Why would we? Wait, that's graphite, not stone. Are these stone bricks? No, that's just regular stone. Where's the bricks? I know I've got some around here somewhere. Oh, here they are. Let's just steal all these for the moment. I need to up stone brick production even more, it looks like. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. What am I looking to make? Oil refineries. Oh, I don't have enough steel either. I'm running low on things I'm holding myself, but that's all good. Don't really need to hold much. We'll get production of those up and running very soon, as soon as this is slightly more stable. Have those come along and zoom into there. Okay, lack of item, that's fine. Power this bad boy up. Alright, that's improved refined oil coming in. That's storing a lot of hydrogen. Okay, that will do for the moment. Let's go think about things that we really need to produce then. Let's see where the best place is. But we'll produce some more stone bricks over here as well, because I would need it. Get this up and running there. Get more stone coming out. That'll flood that line at least. I'll tell you what we'll do. They're using like, yeah. Not sure why I use tier 1 sorters. Maybe use Mark 3 because why not? I have plenty of them now. Actually, not that important, but hey. Okay, that's even more turbocharged. Just to absolutely hypercharge it. There we go. Make all the stone bricks in the world. Cool, that's good. Right, that wasn't even part of my plan, but hey, we're doing it. That's making a lot of deuterium. Oh, that's right. That's something we were going to do, wasn't it? Make deuterium rods. But no, don't get distracted. I'm getting distracted. I need to set up production of things that we're not producing currently. Figure out spots for those, and that's fine, we'll do that shortly. So, let's get some Mark II storages. Cool. Right, let's look at this list of things that we're... So we are producing storage Mark IIs. We're not producing storage tanks. That's something we need to start producing, which we absolutely can do. What do we need for those? We need iron, bricks and glass. Can we take that from anywhere around here easily? We're making glass here. Oh, hey. Ah, blueprint limit up. Cool, yeah. Most important research. Okay, we're making a lot of glass here. We've got a bunch stored. Can I... Can I just do this in a stupid way and just cram you it? No. Do I have any planetary logistics systems? Just grab a few of those. Only because they're smaller, I think. I might be able to slam it in there. No, we don't have any. But we're really low on processors. I think I need to travel back to the other planet. Okay, I'm pretty sure you don't need 500. Let's just stop you taking them. I need to set better limits for some of these. But hold up, where are they coming from? Oh, they would have been coming from... Ah, right, yes, okay. Now I understand. They're not actually being supplied by anywhere. They've just run out from the storage that did used to have them before I managed to set them up on the planet. Right, Okay. Okay. Let's... What are you doing? Okay, I know what to do. I would like you to go to 0 for the moment. I'm going to give you all of those that I just picked up. I want them to make me a couple so I can pick up a couple. What I'll do... But they have the same footprint as these, I'm not sure. They do actually, yeah. Okay, actually we don't need those, possibly. You're too big to even go where I'd want it to, possibly. I'd like to slam it in right there. I could move this iron, whatever this... Why is this iron coming this way? Like, what even is this iron? It is. Do you lads need iron? No. Why do I have this iron coming? Oh, it's purely for this thing. Alright, what else? Who cares? Don't do that. Perfect. Could I fit in one of these mad lads here then? In fact, that one that we just created over here. Just take that one. Planetary. Actually, I think it would if we get rid of this. Amazing. Yep. This is the stupidest, most inefficient way of doing this, but hey, that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna be requesting these. We're not gonna need 5,000 requested here. Probably not even 500, no. Do 300, or apparently 420 is in transit. I know the internet, that is a drug-related number. $420 blazing it. Ah, sorry, Mycroft. I missed your message again. The top's a lot bigger. Yeah. Yes, yeah. They're, sorry, I'm not paying enough attention to chat tonight. Yeah, like these things, they, sorry, the interstellar ones, they have to be further away than the logistic ones can be together. Like this one has to be, for example, on here. Has to be like that far away. But I'm pretty sure another regular logistics could be about there. Yeah, like the disadvantage of these is that, you know, they've got a much bigger air space effectively as well. But yeah, means. Alright, so you probably need to output those, I suppose. There we go, right. This will kick into life, that will kick into life. Have you storing like max of that. That's almost at 100, that's fine. Okay, that's better. That's that problem solved. Oh, it's solving problems. In very inefficient ways, but I'm still solving them. Alright, so I got distracted. What was I actually trying to make over here? Oh, it's going to be a storage tank, wasn't it? Get some of those up and running somewhere. So I need some glass, I need stone bricks and iron. I don't know why I went over there to think about doing that. Oh, that's right, because I was thinking of trying to cram one of those in there, but I couldn't fit it, could I? Actually, I wonder if it would go there if I got rid of that storage. Oh, don't worry about that, it's all good. In fact, You came up with a blueprint for a 4-input assembler. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh hey, I've just thought of something. Here we go. Can I not put you in there? Oh, we're too close to that one. Ah, bugger. Wait, what are you doing? You're just storing blue. Oh, here we go. It's going to be extremely useful. Yeah, it sounds pretty useful. But you can supply glass. And instead of having you put into there, if I'm lucky, that will go... Yeah, here we go. Almost like it was planned. Glass going machine there, good. You can unload actually, because I don't need that. All the items that take 4 ingredients. Yeah, definitely. That sounds real useful. Alright, so now we've got glass being stored in here. I probably don't want to store 5,000. Let's just go for 1,000. But a few things I need glass for. But hold on, this can be faster. Just take it out and then put it in. Right, problem solved. Mostly buildings. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed there's a few that need it. Right, so we want some iron, some bricks, and some glass. Matrix slab. True, yeah. I need to set up production for those somewhere. I have to do that soon. Okay, so if we look around... You know, cram this in somewhere where we're already doing stuff. I don't think bricks are going in anywhere, are they? They're just flowing down here. In fact, I'm not even sure why I've done what I've done with the glass now. Considering bricks are here, I could have just... Considering bricks are right here. Okay, what if we... No, forget it. Don't care enough. Actually, I don't think bricks are going inside a logistics tower at all. But what we'll do... You can connect back up there. Take these down this way. In fact, actually this kind of works. Let's just stay down there for now. Now, having one of these down here actually works, so I can get this ore into this one as well. Kind of useful. So you're gonna want iron ingots. About 400, let's say. It's very, very inefficient and suboptimal, but I don't really care that much. What was it? I think it was glass, wasn't it? Yeah. Pretty sure we can have that come out right there. What was I even making with this? Oh yeah, it's just storage tanks. Feels a bit far from where I collect other stuff, but I'll probably remember where these are. Probably. That'll do. Ah! Solar cell life. Oh, that's right. That's what we're researching, yeah. I'm not going to bother to store those in the tower, I think. We'll just store them in a box here. I'm not going to need that many. 5 stacks worth will be fine. I could probably do something more with this if I find things that need that as well, but for the moment it's all good. Alright, other things we need to produce. We definitely need to start producing Assembly Machine Mark IIs. That'll be a secondary priority though. Let's create oil refineries and chemical plants and fractionators. Not fractionators actually. Alright, so these two, they actually need the same stuff. No, they need steel, not iron. It feels such a waste creating this stupid dumb thing here. Well, that feels like too many. I don't need 100 in there, do I? Like 50. Or indeed 51. Oh, did I not put any in this tower over here just in case I need to? Oh, it's got some in there. Alright. Okay, so... I guess I need refineries being produced somewhere. You know what I need to do? This is still madness over here, actually. Where does that get split off to over here, then? Apparently that goes into a splitter, but doesn't get split. I must have dismantled the line that happened with. I don't need this anymore, actually. What are you doing? You're just demanding iron. I don't know why it's demanding iron there and going all the way down there. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know why that's on such a weird thing. Oh yeah, I deleted whatever was being created here. In fact, let's optimize that by just going like that. Problem solved. Not that it was a problem, but what I can do is this one now that's not having a lot. What else do you do? Nothing. Right, okay, I know what I can do. This area right here, whoops. Let's turn that into producing our oil refineries and chem plants. Because we can demand all 5... Wait, hold on, that's something we're not actually creating here. I'm not creating the microprocessors. I will do though, but not at the moment. Okay, let's do this anyway. Let's have this one here demand the stone and the... where is it? Steel. Say 500 each for now. Demand, demand. Let's have one come out of there, go along there. We have a thingy happening here, but that's alright. A thingy, I don't know what it's called. Hemisphere change, sure, let's call it that, why not, whatever's. But it's all good, it shouldn't bother us in the long run. Because we only want a couple of these. We only really want 2 assemblers. So let's just set them up like that for now. So let's say you're going to be making ore refineries. You will be making No, you'll make oil extractors just because that's on the left compared to the one on the right. You'll make oil refineries. Okay. Then this one, you would be demanding circuit boards, which are not currently in the system, but we will make them be in the system quite easily. And also microcrystalline components, which are not also in the system because they're not actually being made on this planet, but I can make them easily. So we'll be demanding those. And we may as well take this one down. Actually, yeah, sure, that works. Over there, this one can then come out. There, go down here. In a mildly stupid looking way, actually. Because this is all wonky, but that's all good. In fact, is that too wonky? No, actually, that would take them. That's fine. I forget we're going across two different things here. But that does look wrong. That looks really wrong, but I think... it'll probably work. Whatevs. Not that big of a deal. Storage for you, storage for you. You'll be taking things from there. You'll be taking things from there. You'll take from there and also there, but deliver to there. Good enough. This is wrong. No, actually this is right. Hold on, this is right. Ah, stupid. We've already got steel coming out of this being demanded from this one. Okay. My bad, so we don't need steel on this one. That's okay. So in fact, yeah, steel can go there. Does that mean we have one less thing? No. No, actually that means we saved an input on that one. In case we ever want to do something with that, fine, but that's cool. Right. So actually, you would just be wanting to output number 3. No, stone bricks. That's right, none of these are actually in the system. I need to fix that, that's okay. Wait, no, I realised what I've done wrong. I do need steel to come down this way, actually. Yeah, I need it to be like that for reasons. Wait, do I? I'm getting myself so confused right now. I'm pretty sure, actually. Let's just make it simpler. You can have circuit boards. Get rid of that. That'll be components. Okay, here we go. Okay. This mildly makes sense. It doesn't really, but it will do. Right, we need to get stone bricks and circuit boards into the system somewhere. Wait, hold up. You need to be on demand. Where are stone bricks? Down here. Do you have a spare thing? Oh, you do. Wonderbar. Stone bricks. Supply. You can store, let's just say, 1,000. I'm just going to cram another splitter right here, I think. In. They're going in there, but I don't know what's happening. Oh, they're actually immediately being taken. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. They should be going over here, probably. Not over here. Over here. Wait, hold on. Why? Friends, why am I stupid? Why did I do that and have them go into the logistics tower when I could just put a splitter here and just have them zoom down this line? It's because I'm stupid, that's why. So, no, just get rid of this. Go away. I don't know what I'm doing. I will happily keep them going into there, though, to fill up. And then it'll go somewhere else, probably in the future. Why am I so stupid sometimes? Because I don't think. I don't even look what I've got. Because it's madness. Right, problem solved. Now we've got stone bricks coming for these. Oh, jeez. I'm an idiot. Right. Now, secondary. We're generating a lot of those. We could... If I'm lucky, I can put one of these somewhere around here. Foundation support. I'm probably going to want a logistics tower over this way anyway. Let's actually put it over here. Okay, for the moment, let's go extend this down. Put you in there. You can supply circuit boards. And we'll store 1,000, let's say. We'll get rid of this box that's holding some. And we'll go slam all in the tower. Right, there we go. They're being demanded over here already. Ideal. That'll do for the moment. That's all good. Cool. That tower's going to be useful because it's going to store up solar sails later. Now everything we should have for these except for plasma. Oh right. Ah yes, of course you actually needed a third thing. Ah bugger. This is the one that plasma exciters. Oh, they both need plasma exciters. Wait, well, those both making... What? Wait, did I misread something? What are you making? What extractors? I don't want you to make oil extractors. What are you making? Or a refiner? Hold on. I do want somewhere to make oil refiners, but... Hold on. Let's just look at this sensibly. Put you there. Right. Let's think. So, oil related things. We're going to need an oil extractor. We're not going to need a great deal, but we definitely want some. So pop you, one of you there. That will need plasma exciters. That's fine. This one is going to be oil refineries. That also needs plasma exciters. Fine. What's this thing? Fractionator. That's not it. What was the other thing I was going to make? There's three things. Oil extractor, yeah. Or refinery. Chemical plant. Chemical plant. Right, where's the chemical plant? There it is. That needs glass instead. Ah! Hey, logical fuzz. Sorry, I get too focused on the game, and I ignore chat sometimes. I apologise. Yeah, yeah. This game is great, and yeah, this is my first time playing, which is why everything's a colossal mess, and I'm trying to figure stuff out. And like, it's all chaos, and it's great. But yeah, my first playthrough. All right, so everyone, all of these, then they all need. Like, you're set. You need glass. But these two, they need plasma exciters. Right, so I need to get glass going to you somehow. So I could get... Wait, why do I need microcrystalline components then? Oh, who needs that? None of these need those. Why did I think some did? What was I looking at that need microcrystalline components? None of these. Oh, it was the spray coaters. Oh, hey, solar cell life. Cool. Right, so we don't need those. No, abort. So not those. Luckily, we're not making any, and they're not coming here. We need to get some glass coming in. We could probably get glass coming in from that one. Come down here. Which means this one here... You can get the plasma exciters. Yes. Delete that. Delete that. Wait, why did I delete that conveyor? No, I know why. Those two need plasma exciters, which I don't think I'm putting into the system anywhere at the moment. But I will do. So in this game, I get really focused on it, and I just kind of ignore everything but what I'm staring at, which is why I ignore chat a lot when playing this. It's not like I don't know, when I was playing Crusader Kings a lot, where it's just easy to pay attention to chat. There was times I was just mashing pause and going through events, but you know. But it's all good. So you need glass, which glass is in the system somewhere. Demand, please. And you would actually be wanting to demand those. Yeah, okay, that works. Kind of. You'll be wanting these, you'll be wanting that. And that. Yeah, logical fuzz. It's Like, it's a fun game. It makes you think a lot. I used to play Satisfactory on the stream a lot, like a while ago. I was thinking of getting back into Satisfactory, but then I realised that I'd never actually played this and I owned it. Because I completely forgot about that because I bought it like at launch and then just never touched it. But I've started getting into it again now. Okay, so I think the plasma exciters come down here, go into these two. Ideal. Glass will go into this one. Where is glass? I thought glass was in my system. Oh no, I didn't set you to throw glass out. Right, that one's working. But we don't want that many. Let's just say we have 5 of whatever we're making here. That'll probably be enough. Wait, no, don't do that. What am I doing? Idiot. Don't be an idiot. Go. So 5 as well. Right. That means we just need to get plasma exciters into the system. Oops. They're being created somewhere. I know I'm making them somewhere. Something was using them that I was making. I don't know where though, and I don't know what. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm the same way, Logic Fuzz. I like having just chill stuff on in the background when I'm doing certain stuff. When I'm not streaming myself, you know. What? I swear I have plasma exciters somewhere because I recognise the icon for whatever I was making with them. It's not those, no. It's... I'm going to be cruising around for a while trying to figure out... Like, I think I made them a long time ago with something. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I didn't. It would have been this area if I did. There they are. Are we absurdly lucky? Oh, we are. Right, you can supply plasma exciters. Hooray! Excessive luck coming this way. In fact, I don't even know why I was creating them here and just to store them. Maybe it's because I didn't know what they did. Or what they were going to be used for, which is why I did that. I'm fairly sure just having one of those making them is not going to be enough, but for now, it's cool. Okay, looking good. Put those in. But what is this? Is this a tier 1 belt? No. These are made pretty solid. Might want to increase the production of those. Maybe. I'll see. They're not exactly a priority. Well, hold on. We're making one every 22.5 minutes. I probably could have actually just got this belt and just zoomed over here actually thinking no, but whatevers. You're not taking... You're missing steel. Why are you missing steel? Because that one's set wrong. Into the what? BP system. Do you mean blueprints, or do you mean like the actual Dyson swarm thing? Because I've kind of got a plan to experiment with some of those. Right, these mad lads are all being created. Awesome. They need a lot of plasma exciters, these two, so they're going to be running incredibly slowly, I think. In fact, I'm pretty sure 5 of those. Let's just set those to 3, because I'm pretty sure I'm only going to need 3 at max. Stacks, I mean. But that's cool. Those have been produced. I'm happy. Okay, that's good. That's another thing being automated, so I can easily pick those up. Sorry, I got some new glasses today, and my they are hurting my ears, and my headset sits. But my old ones didn't, and it's not great. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to try to get used to that. Okay, cool. Right, so that's more things. So we've got Mark II's been made. We've got the storage tanks been made. We've got refineries, chem plants, and also the oil extraction jobbers. I don't have water pumps being created anywhere. That's something I should set up. But what do we need for that? We need stone, engines, iron. Isn't that basically what we need for a green engine? Not at all. Okay, cool. Yeah, this game is very addictive. Like, this is absolutely the sort of game, if I wasn't streaming it, I'd be playing this like all day basically. I have like different games set for different things. I've got this game set as my streaming game, because I like having games specifically that I only play while I'm on stream, and like this is it for now. But like I would be playing this a lot if I wasn't having it on just for the night. I really should set up water pumps somewhere, I guess. Yeah, it's very understandable, Mycroft. Like, the time just disappears when you're streaming this as well. It's pretty great. Okay. Let's go set up somewhere. Great water pumps. Considering they need engines as well, that's actually going to be a pain in the bottom. Well, not a big pain, but more annoying than I'd like. Then we also need to set up matrix labs. I'll have a spot dedicated to that, actually. But all of that except magnets are currently going to us into a tower somewhere. Do you have any free inputs? No. Yeah, this is my really old one that I barely pay attention to anymore. It's just got basic... I've had this for an incredibly long time. It's just all the basic things. What I'm doing is the stuff that I never bothered to do before. Like oil-related things like these. Maybe at some point I'll kind of tear a lot of this down and optimize it better. But for the moment, I'm not going to. I need to set up... I got to get production of Mark III conveyor belts at some point, but that means I need to make blue engines at some point. So I'm just wandering around a lot because I keep getting distracted thinking about other stuff before I do it. What's going on here? Oh, you actually filled with those. Okay, you are. Cool. I don't know how many of those I'll really need, but whatever, that's fine. Having 200 for the moment, just they're in there for the moment, is fine. What are you missing? Well, apparently my particle container production has slowed down a lot. Why? What are you missing? You're missing graphene. Yeah, Mycroft. I forget it very quickly. I'm pretty sure, yeah, only this thing is actually creating those. That's fine. Not that big of a deal. I'll increase production of that later. In fact, what I can probably do... Like, I've only got one creating it right now. It's just there set up. Apparently it burnt through everything. Finally. I'm fairly sure I'm just going to tear down those two plants and they can become graphene manufacturers instead. City Skylines is fun, yeah. That's something I need to play more of, like, yeah, in the future. Like, I tried it a bit in the past, but then, like, I never fully got into it. That makes sense, Mycroft, yeah. Like, what I'm fairly sure is going to happen when I eventually learn how to travel to other systems, I'm basically just going to abandon this system, probably, and just set up better on, like, a new one. And take all, like, the good stuff with me, you know. And have a better plan from the start there. Am I low on energy? I am. I'm low on graphene. Okay, I've got all these filled. What did I just do then? Oh. Oh, I can take them out like that. Okay. Cool, problem solved. I've been cruising around in circles pointlessly, using up all my energy, it seems. Right. I know what I'm going to do with... What are they? Water pumps. Apparently all these green engines over here have stopped. Whatever they're being made for has stopped, which is good. Oh, conveyors, right, yeah. I said I know what I'm going to do, and then immediately I don't know anymore. This is fine. Tell you what. If I get rid of this, considering it doesn't work anymore. Actually, this is all kind of a chaotic mess. I don't really want to do that now. I'm not going to do that just yet. I keep getting distracted because I don't know where I want to build up. Where I want the water pumps. In fact, hold on. We've got iron here. We've got concrete. We've got... Okay, I'm going to build them. Actually, yeah, this is what we're going to do. We'll build it right here. Considering this isn't running the green engine thing at the moment because I'm making conveyors, we can just take the engines out of here and put them into this. This is kind of a dumb thing to do, I think, but we do have everything else here, it looks like. Kind of. But yeah, I'm sure we do. So take iron in. Take the bricks in, take the engines from there, take the circuit boards from there, and we're set. And we'll store up 3 lots of those. Oh, this will stall out when those start doing their thing again, but for the moment that's okay because this will just fill up. Well, I need it. Have some more engines. I just picked them up, but I don't know where they've gone. I had 63 on me. Cool, okay. That works, that's good. That's... whatever, that's fine. Anything else that's really important? That I don't make much of, not really. Freshnators maybe, but I'm not that fussed about those at the moment. Summoning Machine Mark 2s, they would definitely need to be... they'd need to start being created. But I need to step up production of graphene. And in fact, what I'm thinking now is I'll probably set a new area up just to create graphene. Like, what is it we need for graphene? It is energetic graphite and sulfuric acid. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's a bit more complex than I thought, but that's okay. What we can do then, if we've removed, maybe I should do this now. In fact, yeah, let's tear this down. So I don't need you, I don't need this, I don't need that, that. Where's that? That's going somewhere. But hold on, why is this titanium going in here and then going in here? It's because that's stupid. That's why that's happening. What is this stuff? Yeah, why am I actually doing that? I think it's I think it's because when I couldn't produce titanium on this planet, well, not produce it, when I had to do it manually, I just wanted it to loop around in case I needed it elsewhere. So that doesn't actually need to come out. You don't need to demand that anymore. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Just throw it all over the ground. Whatever, I don't care. So that's actually not needed in there. Can I shove that? No, you actually filled with it. That's fine. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't really care about it. I'll just shove it in that box for now. Oh, my inventory's full. Right, okay. Apparently there's one somewhere, I can't find it. There it is. Not a problem. Right, let's I'll put a conveyor on you and just put it in there. Just get in there, lad, when you're empty. Right, problem solved. Yeah, that's not needed. That's fine. That's all good. This... Delete that, delete that. Yeah, like, it's not that big of a deal. I actually have a lot of titanium now, so I'm not that fussed about losing it if I did lose it all. Okay, so now you aren't needed. You aren't needed. This weird arrangement with this splitter and this splitter, and I don't even understand what's going on here. I think I used to take that stuff over that side to go somewhere else, but yeah, Mycroft, that's... I think I did that once when I was figuring out how to do it. Yeah. Biological fuzz, yeah, I will definitely use it quickly. Now I'm happy though that at least my interstellar things can actually take it from the planet where it's being mined, or created I should say, but I can't make it on this planet. Alright, so this sulfuric acid then, I need that to make hexagon things. Let's see, let's... If I take that down here, back up this way then. Oh, what's... me. I have 2 planets right now. I could go to a third, but like the third one doesn't seem very good. Can I get you to go in there somehow? That would be good enough. What is this stuff? Stone. I don't think I need stone. Do I need stone for this? I do. Wait, no, I don't actually need stone because I don't need that. I don't know if that's going to shut down anything, but who cares? We'll figure it out. Right. Energetic graphite. Let's get one of you there and... there, perfect. So that means you're going to take in sulfuric acid and the graphite from there, and you're going to do the same. Cool. But you also need to put the graphite... not the graphite, sorry, the graphene. I only have... there's only one star here. I haven't figured out how to travel between the stars yet. As far as I can tell. Where are my graphenes going? They're here, this one. Aha! Oh no, logical. Oh yeah. Yeah, you've been watching me for a while, I suppose you know that, yeah. Let's get rid of that tower. Sorry, power. Hey, so life. Cool. Right. You can take the graphene out there. And that's triple my graphene production. Basically. Cool. Oh. Oh. Man, these new glasses, they are... they are causing my ears issues. This is painful. Okay. Not like the biggest deal for that, but hey, it's tripled it. I need to get more refined oil coming along though. Ah, no worries, Minecraft. These two aren't working at all because they're not getting enough crude oil. This thing's slowed down a lot, I think, yeah. That's okay. This one is apparently... yeah, this one is just chunking it out down here. Okay, yeah. Need to do something about refined oil. Or there's something not powered. But that's not the biggest priority. I just kind of want things to keep working at the moment. You're not doing things because you're full. Okay, that's fine. You know, if they're full... I'm going to move that, I think. Or build another, I should say. Third Dyson structure, that's pretty impressive, yeah. Let's take this down this way, down here, and around like that. This is kind of stupid, but we're going to do similar with that, just in here. This is real dumb, but it's fine. Some of these might underproduce now. A mod that gets you 100 stars. Wow, that's That's a lot. That's crazy. Take those crystals. Take those crystals. I'm probably underproducing for those now, but that's fine. Better to slightly underproduce than overproduce at the moment. That means I can just add more. My cluster number. You mean my seed? Or this? This number? Yeah, there's a cluster number. Hope this helps. If you can read that on the stream at least. I can read it out if you like. I don't know what the cluster number does, but there it is for you. Oh man, I just realised. Have I only just realised right now is that where my little man is on the screen, my Urquan is actually covering up the chat. Yes, that is right. This is dumb. Can I move my chat? Hey. Have I only just realised that after like multiple hours of streaming this game? Because I'm dumb, that's why. Right, let's fiddle. Pop you there. Cool. I'm not a good streamer, therefore things like that I forget about. It looks like I've got a lot of spare refined oil coming this way. Maybe I could hook it in up here. You lads need refined oil? No. You do? You need more than you're getting. You look like you're getting enough. Let's see if this will work, just to balance this out for the moment. You should still be a priority, yeah. That means this one will get enough. That means it'll start stockpiling. Yeah, that means those will be running at full efficiency for a while. Fantastic. For the moment, anyway. At least until I expand this more. These mad lads are good. In fact, I want to go check on... Let's go check on my red production, in case that's stored up again. Because clearly if it's stored, it means I misunderstood something that someone had explained and told me. Yeah, they have. No, they haven't. Yes, they have. These two have. I thought I'd set this up right. The others seem to work, but these two keep stopping, and I don't know why, because I'm not smart enough. You don't have hydrogen. You need hydrogen. You need some oil. Would this make them work properly? Like, I'm not that fussed if they don't, considering... things are coming through. You think you found me? Blimey, okay. Okay, I wonder if I've kicked this into life properly now. still seems... You can see my cluster. Awesome. These few mad lads are being very slow at what they're doing. Okay, I think what I'm going to do... Let's just store up some store some hydrogen. Okay, we'll store it here then. Whatever you say, game. And you can feed that out. So that'll store it up there, so that means that will keep pushing through as fast as it can. There we go, that's probably better. That might be why those were stored. Oh, they've stopped again. I don't fully understand how I've broken this. These work, these don't. Oh no, now they're working again. It's because they were filled. That's better. That's possibly why then. Okay, that's cool. This is good. They're going turbo now. How much deuterium do I have now stored? Oh, that's right. I was going to set up production to make deuterium rods, wasn't I? How are these coming along? Oh wow, I've got 3 of these nearly full. Okay. There were other things I was going to do, wasn't there, as well today, but I've already forgotten. Oh, that's right. I'd created a couple of ray receivers and EM rail ejectors just to try shooting some mad lads into space, wasn't I? Let's go experiment with this. Yeah, gonna have to set up production of the doodads soon. The fuel rods. So how do these things work then? Let's say I want my sails over here. Where even is the star? I've got this massive gas giant in the way that's probably going to cause issues. I'm just going to build this one thing in which I want to test this out. I want to see what happens with these. I haven't built one yet. I do know though that you need the ray receivers to get all the power from them. Let's just build a rail ejector. Why not? Who cares? I have no idea where's good. Let's just build one here. Apparently near the poles is good.
An EM rail
oh
ejector.
Yeah, mad lad,
You have taken
robot
the
dude.
first step to build the Dyson sphere. Now you can use it to send solar sails into space for forming the Dyson swarm. Each EM rail ejector requires to set up orbit and supply with solar sails. Also,
Hey, thanks for the
use
follow
copy
there.
and
Much
paste to
appreciated.
set orbits. If you want a Dyson swarm orbit become more diversified,
Did I put this
you
the
can
wrong way
click
around?
the Dyson sphere button in the lower left corner of the screen to open the Dyson sphere
Do
panel.
they not?
Make your customization however you want.
Oh, do they need grabbers? Maybe. Yeah, they need grabbers. Can I power you up? Apparently it can be too close to that, apparently. Cool, okay. Right, shove some of those in. Apparently I built like 5,000 without using them, which is kind of great. Okay, they get shoved in. Cool. Orbit that one, because that's the default. Oh yeah, hey. Oh, sick, it's firing. It's going somewhere near the sun, that way. Amazing. Do it, lad. Right. That's built there, so I need... Where the other thingies go. And I need the ray receivers to get the power from there, don't I? Let's just build it right over here next to it, because why not?
You built a ray receiver.
I certainly did.
Which can receive the high energy rays transmitted from the Dyson sphere and directly input them to the power grid. However, caused by the ray receiving efficiency, the ray receiver's requested power will be larger than the documented output power of the Dyson sphere.
I love this translation.
You can keep it working or upgrade technologies to increase the ray receiving efficiency.
Awesome. We're getting some power. This mad lad has turned off because reached the pitch limit apparently. That's all good. Apparently I think what you want like in the future is to get a bunch of these on like the south and north pole. And then a bunch of these on the south and north pole, and that's how that kind of works. I just wanted to build these just to see what it was like. Probably build a couple these other two that I've made. I'll build another gun. No tall buildings in the muzzle rotation area. Is that a tall building? Oh, that must be a tall building. Any foundation support? Oh, there's a lot of water there. Is that? That's not in line, is it? No, abort. I see what I want is like a loop of those around. That makes sense. E. What's that? Minus 10% solar rate dissipation. Cool. Like, at some point I'll probably need to get more of these set up and running, but for now it's like, yeah. They don't do a lot, because I don't have a lot, but it's all good. I just wanted to build a couple. Just the Dyson sphere. Oh, hey. There's the solar sails cruising around. It's all good. It's not a massive deal that they're there. They just are. I should probably build more of those at some point in the future and set that up. When these get back into range, they'll start firing again. That's cool. That's mostly ignorable for me for now. I just wanted to build one or two just to try it out. Alright. Drones. Godspeed, little buddies. Right. How's my power actually here? Light a star that belongs to you in the Milky Way view. I lit a star. What? Light a star? Okay. I'm fairly sure I did not ignite a star. But whatever you say, game. Maybe that's just sending up those mad lads. Oh, I started sending the power back. Ah, right. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. I did read that apparently building those things when you're on a planet surrounding a gas giant isn't actually that good, because apparently they'll end up just flying into the gas giant, which is kind of bad. But like, I'll probably end up not focusing on it here, but like when I go to a new system, I'll probably definitely look more into the Dyson sphere thing itself. I just wanted to play with those while they were here. Right. I like how you can see the little dots of them on the map though. That's kind of cool. You know, I haven't actually saved for a while properly. Been relying on autosaves. Okay, so what's next? There was definitely something important I've forgotten already. One was I need to set up production for Matrix Labs. Oh yeah, the other was Assembling Machines Mark II. That's right. Alright. So what do we need for Mark II? We need the graphene and processors and also the Mark Is. Oh. What did you want me to do? Go here and zoom out? Zoom out again? Oh, the Milky Way view. Oh yeah, I've been here before. Yeah, I've seen this. Wait, it runs really poorly somehow. Oh, I see what it is. I'm actually named there now. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, okay, I get that. That's cool. Apparently this is where I am. Way out on one of the outer arms. Ah, yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I've barely touched the mech customization. It seems really cool. I wonder if you could, like... It'd be, like, right there in the middle of the Milky Way. That'd be kind of cool. 647,871 Dyson spheres. Pretty crazy. It's quite a few. Cool. Bonk. What? I've already forgotten what I was going to do. Oh yeah, make production for Assembling Machine Mark IIs. So that seems a good priority. I think I'm creating Mark Is somewhere over here. There. Considering you're storing graphene, I could actually zoom it out of this side. Ah, this is not needed anymore. Right, that can actually reset, because that was just that box, so that doesn't... So that's not needed. I could make Mark IIs over here then. Get the graphene out of here. Get... What was the other part I needed? Processors. Processors. Demand a couple of the 100 of those. Yeah, this works. The most amazingly pointless thing. You would take those. You would unload those. This will be set to making Mark IIs. And we get a conveyor coming out there. But actually, let's do it like this. That's simpler. What is it we needed? The graphenes. I'm pretty sure they'll shoot out of there because that's where they're going in. Perfect. And processors. Boom. In. And in. And then a storage box. Now we have Mark II assembling machines being created. Lovely. We'll max that out at 5 for now. 5 stacks. Right, where's the first group of them? It would make sense to just upgrade... Oops. That one. Lack of replacing item. Okay. Pretty sure I don't have a lack of those. Oh yes I do, because that's set to +2. Nope. Hey. Rad. So I'm probably going to want to replace basically all my assembling machines now with the Mark II versions. How many... Look, a one-to-one thing. But it takes 2 seconds to make one Mark 1, but 3 for that. Okay, that's fine. That's great. Have those. Cool, that's good. I've got a lot of rando stuff again. Get rid of it all. Get rid of the hydrogen, get rid of this refined. No, don't shove it in the storage. Shouldn't have that storage open. Don't need that. Don't need those for water. Don't really need these prisms. Don't need those. Graphene could just be put in here, actually. Considering the graphene's actually very slow, definitely need to step up graphene production. Even though I did it earlier, but still it's quite slow. What is wrong with you? You're missing refined oil. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Oh, this is slowed down again. You're not running. Why? You're not getting the crude oil. Why? I can barely see it on the conveyor belt. It's just being eaten by the other ones first from the looks of it. Which is fine. Didn't I have 2 set up putting it over here though? Oh no, I didn't build the second one. I thought I did. Okay, whatever. Right. If I can remember where I built that. It was over here, wasn't it? Alright then, Mycroft, thanks for watching and tuning in. Always appreciate it. I will catch you next time you're back around. Oil refineries? No. Oil extractors, there we go. Let's just take a stack of each of these. Awesome. I forgot to build this up. I'm sure I could just hook that into the same thing. Now turbocharge that. Is it coming? It's not, because it's not powered despite being right here. Just all the power. Zoom. Okay, great. That'll turbocharge that. That means I can probably build some more of those at some point. Hydrogen's slowly filling. That's all good. Right. I think then most of that's kind of solid. That'll speed up all that production soon. That'll be fine. I want to start creating... Where are they? Actually, no, they're over here, aren't they? They're an item. Deuterium fuel rods. Ah, right, yes, of course. But we need the blue engines for that. Right. How do I get blue engines in? Where are they? They're here. The supermagnetic rings. So they need green engines, circle things, and graphite. Alright, let's see. I wonder if this is broken again. Oh, it's working properly now. Lovely, lovely. Research is paused because the yellow is incredibly slow. But I'm going to be right back in one moment, friends. I'm just going to run a quick 30-second ad, and I'll be right back. Ow. That was me hitting the mic stand. That's not good. My apologies, I was gone a little longer than I anticipated, but that's okay. Right, so I came here because, yeah, it looks like our yellow cube production is very low. That's something we need to improve. Oh, there's a big chunk coming along though, which is nice. But still, it's very, very low. Something, I think we need to improve that, really. But we'll do that after. What I want to do then, let's see, green production is over here. And that's pretty good. But how is this production car? I remember I scaled it up, but didn't really scale up this part. I think as long as all of these are running at 100%, which it looks like they are, and that's good. I think we have exactly enough of all of that stuff for this stuff. All these Mad Lads are running at 100% production. Which is great. Yeah, it looks like this is all ideal. But I probably want to maybe step up production. But how many green engines? Okay, you've got a lot in storage. Wow. Like 3,000 green engines. That's pretty good. So we don't need to step this up quite yet. So then, that means... I already forgot what we were wanting to make. Oh, that's right. We want to make... I keep calling them green engines. They're not. They're electromagnetic turbines. I should definitely try to remember that. Electromagnetic turbines, we need to make supermagnetic rings. That needs graphite. Some of these. All these seem to be absolutely chock full of stuff. So maybe we actually have too much of these. Well... I need some graphite. Are you bringing graphite here at all for any reason? No, okay. But I think we're probably better off creating rings elsewhere. We need energetic graphite. Rings. And green engines. Okay, so one tower would be fine. Just build it over here, I guess. Maybe up here. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's just build that here. We'll work this out. So you want to demand iron ore. We'll have some iron ore come out there, go along there. Don't know how many of these we'll need, we'll just go with 2 for now. Smelters. Tell you what, instead of that, let's just have 2 smelters there. You can take iron ore from there. And then deposit it up there, or the ring, sorry. That'll work. So rings come along there, ideal. So. Don't know how many of these we'll need just yet, we'll figure it out. So iron rings, then there would be graphite. Excuse me. Okay, graphite. We'll need to demand graphite. 500 as well. That's coming in. Graphite will come out of this one. And then the third product that we needed would have been, or is, sorry. I've forgotten. Oh, the green engines. No, electromagnetic turbines? Yeah, I remember the name. Let's just demand 100. Or indeed 0. 100. Wait, hold on. Why are they not? Surely they should be on their way already. I want to investigate what I've done. Apparently you don't have any drones? Maybe that's why these aren't being used for anything. I don't know, now they're being taken. Maybe I didn't set that up properly. Ah, okay, well that's stupid and annoying, but okay, whatevs. Alright. So we need a couple of assemblers. And these mad lads are going to be making supermagnetic rings, yes. So they'll take from there, there, there. Then they could actually put them back into here to supply them. Probably not 10,000. Let's say like 500. At an exceptionally high amount, probably. Oh, solar ray dissipation thing. Cool. That needs to be set to be green. Let's copy. Oh, wait. You need to put them out somehow. There we go. I build the wrong type of that. Yep. Right, copy you. There. Let's power this mad lad up and see what happens. Power. Power. Or indeed, probably getting power from somewhere where he can actually get the power would help. Perfect. And that should be Blue Boys. Get their name already. Okay, we're definitely not producing enough rings. Four might be enough. Delete those two for the moment. Okay, I think we might be able to run another one of those. Because these are how many of these producing every second? I always find it easier to look here. Every 1.5 seconds they get created. So that's 60 a minute. Wait, 60 a minute? No, 20 minutes. Sorry, I can't read. That's fine, whatever, that's all good. That looks to be running okay. I think those three are running good. But it looks like they're actually dead on with 4 of those. But you're not powered. How are you not powered? We should give... But I'm pretty sure I should probably give all of these 10 logistics vessels just in case. But you're not producing fast. You don't have enough rings. Right. Okay, that's not enough rings then. 5 of these will be enough. I should have set this up differently now, I'm thinking. This is not so ideal. This may or may not be better, who knows, we'll find out. There's definitely a better arrangement. Power these up. I could easily just expand this down here for a while. Like, we're going south, but it's alright. Possibly even north. Whatever. We'll go up until this fault line. No, it's not a fault line, is it? It's a thing. Hemisphere line? Probably. Possibly. That's turbocharged enough, we could probably get another one there. Maybe another there. We'll see what happens with this. We'll just turbocharge and we'll see if they run okay all the time. I think that might be one too many. But we'll see. I think it's kind of okay for how it is. We could definitely expand this in this direction and this probably down a bit more. This could absolutely go down a bit and then have ore loop back up this way. Like that. I really wanted it to. Then another set of arc smelters on this side. Probably work. It looks like we're actually running along green. That's okay. They're coming. Okay, that's good. Those have been produced. Hey there, Captain Zodabeard. Okay, so that's cool. So now we've got blue things. It's not electromagnetic turbines. I finally managed to remember the green name, but now I've got to learn the blue name. Was it supermagnetic rings? That's right. Cool. And why did we want these? I don't remember. For a lot of things, I think, but specifically we wanted them for... No. What did I actually want them for? Oh no, it was an item, not a building. It was for what was it for? I want them because they're blue. Hell yeah, I did. Oh, that's right. Yes, for deuterium fuel rods. That's right. That's right. Okay. Off we go to the fractionator area. That's secondary fractionators. Primary is over here. Alright, I'll tell you what, we could actually build this stuff over here then, I guess. Means we can do something with the deuterium. Okay, so let's build a hub here then, for now. Right, deuterium. That can come out there. Come along this way. Yeah. What's the other thing we need? We need a... Let's pop you down there for the moment. You're making deuterium fuel rods. You need the blue engines and... What is that? Titanium alloys. This kind of works. You want... blue. You can demand... Yeah, that's true. There aren't many holes in this, sadly. You're going to demand those. And you are going to demand... What is it? Titanium alloy. Let's say 100 of that for now. Just to make it simpler. And that's going to come out of here, or one of them is. Go along there. There. That one's going to come out of there. Go over here. That will be good. Right, let's say your engines, you are those. Is that in the system somewhere? It is. Apparently we're quite low on these. Got to go investigate what the production of that is. Because that seems very low and bad. Then... But I don't really need that. What needs to go into a box? So I want a box to pick those up myself. Whoops. Okay, come along there. That can be deleted. That's better. And actually, they could, sorry, those could go direct into a box instead of on a conveyor. Actually, maybe I would want them on a conveyor. Just up to there for now. So I built more of those along, I'd want them on a conveyor as well. Let's power this mad lad up. Okay, those are very slow, but they are being produced. I don't know why I made it a giant box just to limit it so much, but hey, that's okay. Maybe I should possibly unload them. That might help slightly. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I can actually take these now and use them to power up my suit, I think. I think these are better, aren't they? Yeah. Alright. That's alright. We'll continue eating the graphite for now until we run out. I will take those. Okay, so that's being produced. Cool. I need to go check on where we're producing titanium alloy, because that seems very slow, and I don't know why. Is that down here? No. Somewhere near here, though. Take this box back. Where is titanium alloy? A nice... It's because we are very low on sulfuric acid. Incredibly low. Right. That's something I need to fix up again. We need to set up a new... Why is sulfuric acid so slow? It's just slow in general. Yeah. Yeah. Beatings will improve until morale... Sorry, beatings will continue until morale improves. Okay, they're just slow simply because they are slow. Let's change. This to be like this. That's like sulfuric acid production lowered a lot because we're eating it using these mad lads. I forget, right? Yeah. When I get to a new system with... I know there's sulfuric acid lakes, I think. I forgot I slowed it down massively because I started eating it with these two. I think we'll get rid of this one. I forgot where I planned to extend that over that way. We built this in the way. That's alright, because this is actually easy to rebuild. Or build up again. Let's get rid of this one. Let's have another one making sulfuric acid. We'll just have two making the graphene at the moment. Can definitely swap where they go in the future. This is such a weird mess, but it's all good. I'm fairly sure all of the sulfuric acid we're creating is either going to these or down to the titanium alloys. They're very... Yeah, like, they're getting a load dropped off now. But those first four are eating all the sulfuric acid. I must have built those up when I had big reserves of it. That's okay though. Like, it's not the biggest deal. I'll definitely look into improving that in the future. What I'm curious about now is my deuterium rods here. How much do they stack up to? 30. Alright, that's fine then. But let's set this to 4 stacks, because then whenever I run out I can come back here, grab 4 stacks of it and then be off again. And it'll build up again. I'm carrying around a lot of rando stuff again I don't need. Plus it's quite happy to eat away at my my stocks of deuterium that I've created. I add another one of you just in case, because they're definitely not going to eat through all that with just those. Yeah, that alloy's going to be... Sorry, those fuel rods are going to be an issue. But it's cool, right. That's one thing. The next thing I think we were going to try to fix up was yellow research, because it's very slow, but still it is still progressing. At least. Although power situation out of interest. Could be better, but it's alright. At least we're not running out at the moment. Right then, so. Why are these mad lads... stockpiling here? They're actually running at full effectiveness for once. Okay. I mean, that's cool. I'm good with that. Right, good. Yeah, that's not to worry about. So are these over here somehow. This one isn't. Why? Oh, you're actually back. Ah, right, yes. That's right, because I actually brought this in from this way. They're all running as much as they can on refined oil. Looks like it's actually building up again. Why aren't you running? You're missing these organic crystals. They're all running, I just need more of them, I think. Okay. That's easy to deal with. Luckily I made this area quite scalable. Ah, lack of item. Oh, we need to upgrade. Whoops. These conveyors, because why not? Not conveyors, sorry, sorters. I think it was just throwing errors because we don't have Mark 4s if they even exist. I might need to make one more plastic machine. We'll see. I'm pretty sure they're 1-to-1 in a way. No, actually they're not. No, they just need a lot more. That's alright. Where's plastic in this list? Okay, we make one plastic every 3 seconds. And where is it? Crystals. They need 2 plastic every 6. Oh yeah, so it is 1-to-1, basically, for these machines. Right, that's fine. But we'll need another at some point. Whoops. What we'll probably end up doing is deleting this one. In fact, yeah. Yeah, delete you, copy you. Copy another one of you over here. That's the most inefficient way to do it, but hey, it's doable. That's fine. They need power, but that's fine, we can get power. That will hopefully get all of these working at max speed again. Yes, the crystals that are the slowest things here. These are the things that we really need for yellow research. Research is slow. I think it's paused because I don't think we have enough yellows. Yeah, I expect so. Alright. This is something we need to expand then, really. I should probably change the direction of that, really. Have this refined oil come in from this end, maybe. Actually, I can't really do that. Looks like we've got exactly enough coming through from these ones to fill all these machines at the moment. I think now we've stabilised, these mad lads are just running. Like this one has a momentary pause. And by momentary I mean a large amount. Okay, fine, whatever. That's okay. Alright, okay, I think I'm okay with 4 of those running all the time and the 5th running occasionally. Right, okay, what's next then? What's next for actual research? It's not just upgrades. High strength material was on the plan, wasn't it? How do we leave this system? What do we need to do to warp? I know you need warping tech, don't you? Maybe I already have it and I haven't realised. Where is it? I don't know what it would be. I need purple. I don't even know how to make purple. Makes better glass. This? That unlocks purple. Yeah, how do I get the things that make me transport to another planet? Or another system, sorry. Where are they? Maybe I already have researched it, I've just not paid attention. And we're just missing it. Antimatter fuel rods, wow. Okay, cool. Artificial stars, what the heck? Wow. Crazy. Base warper, aha. That's what we want. That just needs yellow researched. Okay. Alright, so what do we need for this? We need, we need things. Ah, cool. We need this miniature particle... Sorry, miniature particle collider. Sorry, I'm mumbling. I can't speak properly today. Okay, that then. Then we'd need strange matter. Then we'd get access to this so we can warp. And going to a new system seems a pretty good plan, I think. Because there's a lot of things in other systems that are probably going to be more useful to us. So let's queue all that stuff up now. Then we can figure out how to get to another system. Apparently I used deuterium and iron and the pink jobbies to turn into strange matter. And I need strange matter in some kind of diamondy thing. To create a graviton lens, which I'm probably going to use to warp, I guess. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's going to be priority, but that's going to take a real long time because our yellow production is real bad. But I think we need to scale up. We need to scale this up for a start to get more refined oil coming in, and then that can extend around. Right. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Do we have any more of these? I hope so. Yes, we do. Zoom that along that way. Zoom that there. Zoom that. Needs foundation support, right? Looking good. Only a couple of those aren't powered for some reason. Problem solved. Let's see how that goes. Have I somehow managed to jam some of them into the others? I don't know, but I also don't care. As long as they work. I probably could have done this a better way, really, but hey, how it is alright. We'll let these run and see how they go for now. This should probably start stockpiling then. Yeah, it's going to stockpile up there. Which is fine, which means this can definitely expand. I'm thinking a slight redesign of this might help. Yeah, what I'm thinking is... the refined oil can actually come over this end. This water line can instead become the refined oil. Break it there while things are happening. That means it wouldn't come up here, but then I wouldn't care if it came up there or not anymore. So that would actually be that stuff. Water instead would be on this one. Break it so it doesn't come along just yet. I'm going to need to fiddle around with all the grabbers. What do you need? You need the refined oil and the energetic graphite, so that would be graphite. This would be the refined oil. And then for the ones that need water, which is you. Oh, you're plastic. My bad. Crystals. So the middle lane is going to be graphite now, which you don't actually need any of. You need plastic from that side. Water would be middle lane, and then far lane would be the oil. Right, this is actually much better now. So that's water. That's oil. Let's delete all of that. Let's delete all of that. And that. This will be more optimal. Kind of. I mean, optimal, sorry, in my words, is not very optimal. I'll place it. But hold on, again, chill a sec. Let's place this on here. No, before it gets here, break. Don't want to drop all this in. Yay. I'm gonna zoom all this down, because why not? Better than wasting it. Cool, okay, apparently that's it right now. Okay, that can continue down here now. That's definitely way better. I hope, as long as it works. Right, you need to copy. Hold on, let's delete those chem plants. Add them again. I think this one's the new and improved crystal. Okay, that's way better. We can add in all of this. At least as much as I can. Just get rid of it. I need to set up production of Mark 3 belts soon. Absolutely I need to, yeah. Okay, now we've got water coming. Okay, we have a problem though. We need to pick up stuff from this line that's not needed. The graphite here is not needed. Luckily I can eat the graphite in my suit. I will get rid of it nicely. This water we need to pick up, so we don't need this on this one. That's looking much better. Why aren't they running? They need refined oil. Oh, that's right. We haven't connected that up yet. That's cool. We'll connect this up after I've dropped off all of this. That should be good. That should be what we want. And I think it's much better around like that. Oops. That should all run properly now with any luck. Would you like some water? Oh, you don't have water. May as well fill it before just dropping that. Cool. That means this is much more easily extendable. Theoretically, that could stretch around the entire planet. Plus, it also means it's easier to just copy a plastic one here and then another crystal one. I can just alternate those, actually. But we can do that right now. Although we do need land fill. And then of course we can extend these along that way as well. So that's pretty good, that's ideal, that's much better. Unfortunately for this end, for the sulfuric acid, the production of that is incredibly slow, it seems. But that's cool. Oh, apparently you're maxed out on graphene. Whoops. Ah, we fed up on graphene in here. We are. The graphene, wherever we're using it, isn't actually being used anymore, because I don't remember where, for what. So, that's cool, I'm good with that. But that does mean we need to actually extend the refined oil down there again. Not that any's going to get through, but hey. I think all these are running at full speed now, which is nice. Could definitely have more of these down along there. Let's extend this a little more. Power it up if we can. We need some foundations. I need to go pick up some more foundations. Alright. That should hopefully have all these running at turbo speed all the time now. We could probably afford one more, I think. I think one more of these could be running. But we don't have enough. Oh, assembling machine mark 1. Oh, that's right. We could actually get assemblers too, couldn't we? What happens if we upgrade them? They get 15 a minute now instead of 11.3. Actually seems way better. Let's go upgrade all of these 3. That's what I forget we need to be doing, is upgrading all of our assemblers to Assembler Mark 2s. Yeah, I think we can have one more. Getting a lot more titanium crystals, which is nice. Titanium crystal? Yeah. Cool. Good, good. We'll check on that a bit later and hopefully that still works. But maybe that extra one is too many. Yeah, I think that is. I think those are just enough. Alright. How come you're not running? Oh wow, because our refined oil we're churning it out at a massive rate. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Right, okay. All good. I think that's pretty great. I think we might need to make sails again. But I'm curious, can we see... Oh yeah, look at our sails go. Look at them all. Oh, that's rad. We have got quite a few out there by the star now. That's rad. Can I see them being fired? Yeah, there they go. Good job, team. Oh wow, you can see them from here as well. That's awesome, look at that. I like that. I want to take a picture of this. Yay. That's kind of cool, I like that. Alright. How many of these do I have in storage? Quite a lot still, wow, yeah. I burnt through about 700 of them since I put those two together. See, they're burning away slowly. I definitely want to try to produce more of these ray receivers then. And also more of the ejectors. And probably set up a production for the actual sails again as well, but at the moment it's cool. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Excuse me. I think we've definitely improved our yellow production, yellow research production now. Looks like it, yeah, that's just ticking down nicely. How's red? Red's looking good. I could probably stand to make that better, to be honest. Yeah, we could definitely fix that to make that better. Excuse me. Maybe at least. I'll have to adjust where some of these are. But I might tear down this setup. Considering the deuterium's been better made over here. Ah, these rods are all full. Let's take those. Let's go eat those in my mech. Okay, that's pretty good. Right, sorry, I'm just cruising around at the moment, just looking at stuff. Just checking it out. I'm quite happy with this. Looks like we're producing basically 1 a second of all of these now for our researching. Which is good. Like, yellows are chugging away, which is rad. Ah, we got a miniature particle collider. So we could make deuterium from this if we really wanted to using hydrogen, but I think the fractionator method is better. Looks to be the, yeah, all these, they're solidly ticking down 1 a second, it looks like. These are popping out quite happily. I improved production of the titanium diamond things. Sorry, titanium crystals has gone real well. We'll start, when this is researched, we'll start creating strange matter. And then we'll go for the creating those green egg things so we can warp. Because I think our next stage really is warping, because if we land a moment to stop the engine sound constantly going off. There's a few things we can still automate. Like we need to finish up automating certain things, like automating creation of where are they? Research labs. Definitely need to set that up. Automate production of a couple of other things as well, like actually, yeah, of the EM rail projectors, the ray receivers, and also the sails themselves. That needs to get automated some more. And there's a couple of other things I don't think I'm automating at the moment that I'm not really fussed about. Actually, like accumulators, probably need to start figuring out how to make those and automate those. Wow, I'm just looking off in the distance. This sail's being fired off. That's rad. So yeah, that's definitely going to be on the menu. And there's like a couple of other things. I am creating water pumps, aren't I? And then there's like fractionators I probably want to get automated. Spray coaters I don't use at all. I never have, so I probably want to automate those. Not sure about the miniature particle colliders. I don't think I'm going to use those, so I probably won't want to automate that. Energy exchangers might want to get created as well. Yeah, there's some things I need to do. I probably need to go back to my other planet and step up production of certain things. Yeah, let's go look at the system, because there's one, that's my planet there that has titanium and whatnot. I do have one more planet in this system, but I don't do anything with it because I don't think I need to. It's got a lot of silicon. Like if this one over here runs out of silicon, so this one's got mostly silicon, so that's cool. So like this one over here, I haven't seen a need to go to, and I don't think I will need to anytime soon. Oh wow, seeing them zoom off into space. That is quite a lot of them around there now. That's kind of rad. Yeah, I want to automate production of the EM rail projectors, definitely, and the ray receivers, and figure out like the best places to put those, which is around the poles, I think, but figure out exactly how to do that later. But there's nothing else in this star system, is there? Is there a way to see like everything in a list? No, that's just the star. No, it looks like it's just my gas giant and its moons, of which I have 2, and I don't need the 3rd. I could collect stuff on this gas giant, but I don't think it's that exciting. So yeah, I think, yeah, as soon as we've researched the warping technology and figured out how to make those easily, then warping off to another star would be a good idea. And if I vaguely know my stars, then the brightest and bluest ones are the better ones, so this blue giant could be a good one to aim for in the future, maybe. Maybe I have to go in a line to the closest ones to get there first, but hey. I mean, that's cool. So I'm just kind of not doing much at the moment because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be stopping very, very shortly, just because I'm quite tired. And I need to relax a bit before sleeping. And I'm just like thinking about what to do next. If I think about it now, then I won't have to worry about it when I wake up. I'll still make notes soon though. I always make notes about what I'm going to do next. In fact, I didn't even check my notes for tonight. What did I actually do? Let's have a look at my notes. What have I actually done from these notes? Okay, make more green engines. I didn't need to make more green engines, so I didn't do that, but I didn't need to. But I can replace that with make blue engines, which I did do. Make the deuterium fuel rods. I did do that. Yeah, good job. Automate everything. Close enough. I mean, I haven't done the Matrix labs, but apparently I put big storage in all caps. Apparently that was very important to get big storage, even though I haven't used those. But hey, got to do the Matrix labs. Okay, I did make the rail guns. There we go, get rid of that option. None of those are actually important. Yeah, I actually succeeded some of my few goals tonight. I'm incredibly slow and bad at this game, but it's all good. It works. I'm happy with this. This I don't actually need anymore. Making the high purity silicon here isn't actually needed, because I import that now. Well, let's break this down, because I don't need you. Then we can just go store some of this silicon. Whoops. Why did I take it all? Why did I do that? Let's go fly up to the pole. Do you have any space in here? No, you've got like 10,000 of the silicon. Cool, of course you do. Tell you what then. Make a storage box. Fill you up with silicon. Let's have you just get put into there, because that means the flyers shouldn't bring it until this is empty. Whoa, that went crazy. Yeah, that'll fill it in when we take it out. I don't think we're using that for anything at the moment, so that's all good. This feels like it's off. I'm going to replace you. Yeah, definitely want to... I like these mad lads firing. Oops. Oh, I can't aim up. Oh, yeah, there's the star. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like how there's a little flash up there when they arrive. I'll take a picture of this being fired. Close enough, maybe? I like that. That's kind of cool. There's not many. There's only a couple firing, but I like it. That's kind of rad. It makes me happy. Right. So yeah, got to produce more of those. Got to produce more of those. Produce more sales tomorrow. But yeah, for tonight then, I think, friends, we're going to stop there. That is a great stopping point. What I'm going to do, very quickly though, we're going to go check on Twitch to see if there's anyone I want to raid, because I'm sure there's some awesome people streaming that I'd like to raid. There. Not that I can see, actually. Oh, that's all good, though. But yeah, we're going to stop. And I'll be streaming some more tomorrow, same time. So I am stopping a bit earlier than planned just because I'm pretty tired. But yeah, same time tomorrow. I'll catch you all next time. You all have a good night and have fun.